inevitable. And I am
Stephen Bowes.
I like that song.
Hey, how's
Bro.
it going? Morning.
It isn't
actually
morning.
the afternoon.
I'm bringing back an old tradition, mate.
Oh,
It's almost
Yeah.
the morning if you really think about it.
I mean, no one's watching this. No one's watching this live anyway, so it doesn't
How
matter.
many mics have you got
don't
on?
I don't know, man. Someone left like 20 mics on.
Is my mic even on?
Yeah,
Hello?
mic's on, man. Don't worry
Hello?
about it.
Oh,
What's up?
why is it capped? I swear. What? Is the volume on low?
Don't worry about
Great
it, man. Don't worry
introduction.
about it.
You screwed
We'll
up the
get there.
mics.
We'll get there. Anyway, we have a bit of a special guest or recurring guest.
what's up? boys?
Round
I'm
two.
back. They held me hostage, and now I'm here.
State your name and profession.
James McDonald, RMIT.
Say no more, mate. We know all we need to know, man.
This is your tape.
Peter Hitchener's biggest fan.
Top fan on all his
On his
Facebook pages.
The top fan tag thing is so bad.
Top fan just sounds like such a joke. It's like top bloke.
Okay.
Fair enough, man. You know what I've
It
noticed?
sounds Aussie to
The
me.
top fan badges for like Melbourne and Monash, like not stalkers, but love letters, right? Are always RMIT students.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a fanfic forum, really.
Fanfic.
pretty much.
Nah, mate. I believe every story on the love letters.
All
I
right.
don't.
I have something to tell you, Stephen.
The
What?
page is garbage.
Yep. It's just a very giant shit post.
Oh shit, James is proposing. What the hell?
Whoa,
What?
whoa.
What?
You're
James,
Oh,
put
no.
that rig away, mate. He only accepts rubies, unfortunately.
Mm.
No diamonds here.
I don't understand Cameron's humor yet. It's been
Yeah.
2 semesters.
2.
So this is how the show's improved.
It's improved. I can't speak vastly.
La la la.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm.
It's improved so much that it's still the same as.
we managed to pay a new employee, James, $0.
What does WAM even stand for?
Oh, he's from RMIT.
Oh,
WAM is just kind of like a. It's like when you have an idea and it's just a thought bubble appears above your head and
It's,
it's
it's,
WAM.
it's let's just say Cameron. He's like barely above 50 wham.
oh.
Yeah.
All right.
80 plus, man. Me, 80 plus. That's how you understand wham.
I thought it just meant weak, anxious men, but all right.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, that's a common
Common mistake.
denominator here.
But you know,
More than one meaning, mate. I like how he came prepared with a roast. Okay, I get it.
I mean, RMIT being at RMIT is a roast in it of itself, right?
Yeah, fair enough. We'll chuck on a song. We'll come back with bus,
Yeah.
train, bus.
Oh god, I hate the bus, train, show bus. I hate Metro so much.
Don't
Poor
we all,
Metro.
man? I'm just turning everything on, man. Okay, let's go.
What?
It's on, man.
You can't do this to me.
That's gonna be hard
yeah.
to edit.
It's no problem. We'll start.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Well, did you really struggle that much with cutting out audio?
No,
No,
it's just that you
cutting
can
out
see the
music.
compare the audio spikes to the music spikes, so you know where
Yeah.
to cut it. But now that it's mixed up,
He's learning. My student's learning.
You guys are so bad, I swear. Okay.
so you screwed it up, Stephen. Good job.
Okay,
Just
what,
like
what are we
everything else.
doing right now? Let's
Bus, train, bus.
Welcome to bus, train, bus.
Hell yeah. Make a joke about renaming it again.
Oh yeah, do that, Stephen. Go on.
It's not a joke. It's a
just
genuine.
speci-
It's a genuine urge.
It's your specialty.
A
Do
plea
it.
for help.
Maybe you should start off really bad and then improve it into like.
Well, we
a
already
whole
started off pretty
thing.
bad.
We
so,
can't
like,
improve perfection.
Yeah. So whatever bus, train, bus is, it's that thing where we talk about
Stories on the train.
yeah, but not many things happen, so it just becomes how was your morning?
How was your morning going, mate?
Yeah, top of morning. How was your morning, everyone?
Horrible. Anyway, so who wants to start with stories first?
Oh yeah. So this morning, well, it's like any other morning when you catch public transport, except
Is
oh,
that fly spray?
Yeah, Mortine, get out of here, mate.
Mortine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I got to Water Gardens to catch the train 9:30, and it's been delayed from like the 9:13 train. So the previous train that's supposed to come never came. So the whole platform was just full of like people, like it was India.
Oh no.
I saw Dennis there. That was pretty cool, and his friend.
My man, Dennis.
Dennis the Menace, and yeah, it was terrible. It was tragic.
That's the story you're
because
bringing today?
not only was this platform full of people, every single platform thereafter was also full of like 2 trains worth of capacity of people.
Oh.
So it was like hell. Also, when I got on the train, there was this douchebag grey hoodie dude.
Was it Steven?
I don't wear hoodies.
He looks like Steven if he was just a slightly older. And he kept like, I don't know if he wanted more space or something because like there's no room, but he kept like swinging his ass around, like hitting people.
Maybe he was twerking, mate. Like,
He was actually
that's
twerking.
a
Like
great way to make some more space on
honestly,
the
I
train.
could have just like dodged his ass swing and just like
He was asserting dominance.
he would have fallen before. Honestly, that's how hard he was swinging. Like
Yeah, they're
there was this Asian lady. She was probably a tourist, right? She was like in the middle alleyway. Like this guy's like segregating the middle alleyway where all the chairs are and like the big
Yeah.
area. And he keeps like swinging his ass and pushing her further and further into the middle section. And she just looking at him like, so this is Australia, huh?
Land of the free.
I guess it is the land down under.
Yep. Should I go on with my train story then?
Yeah.
I'm not really. I don't know because I feel like you can't really top the swinging ass story.
And then he got off in Melbourne
I
Central.
don't think mine's better, but it's a lot more wholesome, I guess. I was on the train to RMIT, sitting down, and a guy across from me, he puts his phone down, and he grabs a Switch right out from his bag and starts playing it. And I'm like, oh, that's nice, because I like Switch. And then another person just walks in on the train, sits next to him. He looks at him on the Switch, and he's like, oh, you're playing Smash? He brings out his Switch, and then they start playing cross-platform on the train.
and
which
then
was surprising.
they reach Sunshine Station.
And then a guy comes on and
And
swings his
Another one.
ass.
And then they both get robbed at the same time.
I wish it could end like that. But no, another person came on, and he started playing with him. I guess it was a friend of...
There was a
well,
third player?
Three
Yeah, so
guy.
there was 3 people playing
That's
Smash
insane.
on the train.
5 guys.
I was like, oh, that's sweet.
Did the swinging ass guy come in and just whack the controllers out of their hands?
Yeah, he smashed them in another way.
Smash, Super Smash Bros.
man,
But yeah,
the swinging ass guy is probably like the Madagascar character, Moto Moto.
Mikey Inspector.
I like him
Enforcer.
chunky.
yep. The Mikey Inspector comes and starts playing as well.
Where was your Switch, huh? At home?
Yeah, I should have brought it. It would have been fun.
I've considered bringing my Switch, but
Look at you. You're like asking to get robbed.
Would
Yeah.
you play? Would you play on the Switch during a lecture?
I don't attend lectures, so
Oh,
I've been to one
Understandable.
lecture all year.
I only attend the business lecture and like I handwrite, so I can't go on the Switch.
would you play the Switch during pracs? Real question.
Yes.
Yes. Mm.
Only if it was VR.
Other than that story, I had a bit of like a little train question. It's a real ethical train question. It's what I think about every time I get on the train and leave. So, say you're in a packed train, alright? That's all the seats are taken, but no one is getting on and no one's standing up and getting off. And you're sitting in between 3 seats in the middle. And then someone beside you gets up and gets off the train, and no one else comes on. Do you A, move to the seat that's empty beside you, or B, stay in the middle?
You slide down, mate.
Slide down.
How's this an ethical question?
No,
This is
you
common sense, mate.
you move left.
Well, you move into the other person.
You
Yeah.
take up 2 seats. You just go
No,
in between.
you swing your ass left to right until there's no one left in that booth.
Because I have a midlife crisis every time that happens to me on the train. I'm like, if I move to the side, then the person next to me is going to think that, oh, that guy thinks I'm gross. I feel bad. And if I stay
James,
there,
I'll tell you a secret.
what?
probably glad to not be sitting next to you, James.
Probably,
I
but
don't-
still.
I don't think that's an ethical question. I think that's just your social anxiety.
What you do
flaring
is-
up.
Oh, it's 100% social anxiety, but it gets me every time. Oh, and then I'm sitting there for like 2 minutes thinking about it, and then I'm like, all right, it's probably too late to move because if I move now, it'll be too weird.
So James is one of those guys who's like sitting on a train, and then like when someone walks and sits next to someone else next to him, he's like, "Why didn't they want to sit next to me, huh?"
No.
Am I really that?
I love when it's just me sitting in a row. The more space, the better.
Oh, why didn't they sit next to me? Don't they like me? Oh.
I love all this space, but why didn't they sit next to me?
This is a metaphor of life.
Just press the emergency button and evacuate the entire carriage. I reckon.
Every seat should have an emergency stop button on a train.
I think they should have one in all the places where you could accidentally press it.
You see a lot of like international people like grabbing onto the emergency brake lever to hold onto. I've seen it like twice already.
Nervous staring.
I'm not gonna say anything. I want to see what happens. You know.
Yeah.
Name and shame. No, you can't name and
Cameron
shame.
alarm.
Oh.
International at your service.
Mm.
And yeah, anything happened for you on the train, sucker?
It's public service announcement. If you're on the Sunbury line, couple weeks time, it's going to be replaced with buses. Extra hour each way.
Good riddance. Hey, we have
Oh,
mid-sem
no.
break, so no worries.
No, that goes over 2 weeks. So.
Well,
Speaking of midsem breaks,
I'm not
aren't you
attending
glad
class.
that we had a midsem break right at the time of the mid-semester exams?
it's just early.
Why
it's
is
early
it week
swap
9?
back.
Week 9.
It's code for early swap back. That's all it is.
Do you have 18 weeks of school? I mean, of a semester?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well, you include the mid-sem break. It's
We
kind of
have
like an
13 weeks
intermission, and then
technically.
you have swap back week. So then that's like,
14.
and then you got like a week's waiting till your exam starts,
Or
right? I don't know.
that doesn't count.
We don't.
That's like situational,
By the
depending on your
time
exam
the mid-semester
timetable.
break comes, I would have already have completed 5 mid-semester exams.
Or
Wow. Do you want a medal for that?
Yes.
Well, you can collect your medal outside.
he'd rather
In
get a
the
medal than a
trash.
scholarship.
That's true.
Well, you know what they say. First is the worst.
Is that
Zero
what-
the hero.
I mean,
Second is the best. Third is the one with the hairy chest.
Or
isn't it golden chest?
Nah, it's hairy, mate.
Alright.
okay.
Have you seen Sassy? He comes third all the time.
Or saucy.
Saucy.
mate.
Anyway, I guess that's all we have. Hey, bus. Train, bus.
I want to be chucking in
Ended.
the next song. Alive Alone by the Chemical Brothers.
Relatable.
Chemical Brothers. Mr. Sloman. Freaking.
I'm gonna
No. What?
You've never played Tuba Simulator? Alright, we're getting copyright claim for that. Anyway, welcome back. I hate saying welcome back. I wish there was another way to say it, but there isn't.
I'm sure you can think of a way if you tried really hard.
Nah, mate.
Just scream hello and then
Hello, just like no, I'm not gonna mention it.
Welcome back.
I was thinking of Nemo. Oh well.
aren't you always thinking about Nemo?
I wish I could find Nemo myself instead of the movie finding him for me.
Mm.
Damn.
Spoon fed.
Damn movies.
Like a business degree.
Do they play Finding Nemo in biology class?
What?
What?
When they do marine biology, do they just show you the whole breakdown of the Finding Nemo movie?
Today we're watching a documentary on the Great Barrier Reef. It's just Nemo.
Today we're dissecting Nemo.
Yesterday, I just walked by the TV and there was a David Attenborough documentary on like ants, and I just watched like 5 minutes and then I sat down and then
You realized it was Ant Bully.
yeah, and
Ants
then
is
and then
actually crazy.
I was there for like an hour. It was disappointing. Literally, there was like ant wars and all this stuff.
Ants are insane, man. Like, have you seen ants, bro?
It was like, oh, ants come out in the spring. Oh, now they got to mark their territory and have like fight for like 2 weeks to do like declare that.
Ants
don't
have
know.
like wars and stuff, man. Like full on.
Have you seen that curse Zagatag or whatever it's called ant video on YouTube?
No.
Oh, it's so crazy. There's like so many breeds of ants, and then they all just like fight each other.
Yeah, I've seen that. I know what you're talking about.
Yep, it's like, and they're all like, if they were human sized, we would be just extinct.
You know, like ants can make like crops and stuff. They like
Yeah.
do farming.
Yeah, they've got like
Yeah.
their own little society.
They like they cut up leaves, so the leaf cutter ones, and chuck it in a nest, and then they grow fungus off those leaves, which they can feed the larvae.
You think ants make
No,
babies?
there was this these ants that like acted as like solar panels and stuff, and they absorb the heat and then bring it back in and like warm up the ants working inside with the larvae and stuff.
Oh, there was this guy who was like ranting to me about how bees keep their hives cool, right? They get like a bunch of bees, like they fill the nest with water, and they have a bunch of bees at the top of it flapping their wings, and it acts like air conditioning. Like they just take turns air conditioning the nest.
Those are called slaves, Stephen.
And like the farming
Or
bit,
slaves.
they have ants like up in trees like harvesting like honeydew out of like caterpillars and shit. Whoops.
And then Cameron comes along and stomps some ants, the bloody ant.
God,
bully
I'd love
looking.
to do that.
This has been the nature section of the WAM podcast. Is there any other stories
The
you want to talk
biology.
about?
We will edit in some nature sounds around this part.
Yep.
No worries.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
just like
that's
get
cool.
Cameron talking in the background. He's animal enough, you know.
I am Spider Monkey. Spider Monkey. I don't know how he says it.
I
Personally.
don't get the reference personally.
All right, calm down, mate.
I'm
Just-
really, you're really upsetting
just because
me
you
right
haven't
now.
seen Ben 10,
Oh, Ben 10, that's the one.
Oh.
Ben 10 inches. Unbelievable.
I wonder what happened to Ben 10. Is he still
Uh,
transforming?
no,
So-
they've ruined his animation and then he died out. So just like everything else that you like.
Mm.
The ATO hit him too hard and he crumpled. It
He got-
turns out he forgot to do tax returns on
Got done in for tax evasion.
tax evasion. Apparently, being able to change the 10 aliens counts as being 10 people.
Ben $10,000 in debt, more like.
Bruh. Rest
Bruh.
in peace, Ben 10.
Mm.
God, I wish I could see him now.
Ben 10, illegal alien?
Mm.
Deported?
Imagine literally naming your kid Ben.
Imagine like naming a kid Cameron but not even spelling it correctly.
Big Ben.
Mm.
Imagine spelling Cameron with a C.
That's how you
Goddamn.
meant to spell it, man.
Nah, man.
Your name is literally Cam-ran. Like, it doesn't... That's not how you spell Cameron.
That's way cooler.
I will say that's actually a pretty cooler.
If I was
spelling
like,
than regular
if I was
Cameron.
entering a video game, I'm not gonna name myself a regular spelling of anything.
No, because like the name is Cameron, but you're just Camran.
Is
But
it
it's not pronounced that way.
That's how it should be pronounced. Your mum just can't
It's-
spell Cameron.
It's more like Kamran.
Camran.
Camran.
Yeah,
Camran from home.
yeah. That's
They didn't want him there. I get it.
yeah. You don't want to see my Spider-Man.
I guess. What are your
Toast.
online gamer names?
It's just Ice Toasty, but it used to be Spectrum 360.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, back in the Clash of Clans days.
Mm. Dragonic King 39.
Oh, I used to use like Mac 19056, like for ventriloquist worlds and stuff. It was a really random username. I think I just pressed randomizer once and then I just stuck with that random name.
You played Cahoots for and he's like random generated.
What's your one, Bose?
Baggins.
Oh, I thought it was Dr. Fee.
Dr. Fee is my side bitch, you know.
Oh, I wonder what happened to the L, Stephen.
Dr. Phil doesn't take any L's, mate. Don't
Exactly.
disrespect him like that again.
Mm. Yep.
Hmm.
Mm.
I was like seeing if there's any L's in your name, but there isn't.
Cameron alarm.
Damn,
Does
there's an L in my name, guys.
Mm.
I am
Damn.
taking L's everywhere I go.
Mm. Poor Cameron.
He's barely taking me any P's at this point.
One day I'll get the
How
Ps.
much longer do you think you got, Cameron?
He's a ticking clock.
To live or to get my license?
I was gonna say until you get kicked out of the school, but like,
Oh.
That's inevitable. He's already beyond that.
It could be any time between tomorrow and next week,
anywhere in the next hours.
within 2 to 5 business days.
I don't know. Why did they say like business days? Does my head in because like oh your package will come in like 5 business days. And you're like oh that's not bad.
Yeah.
It's like 2 weeks.
And then the weekend
Real
doesn't
time.
count, and you get really depressed when
Because
it
it's like a
doesn't arrive.
public holiday or something, and then like suddenly it becomes 3 weeks. You know.
Yep.
Maybe
Sad.
you're just ordering online from a sketchy place.
They need to bring in Amazon delivery drones in Australia.
I've actually seen delivery drone things.
They have them.
They had one. They had a trial in Canberra.
I don't think we
Oh.
can. Remember that guy got like arrested just for trying to get a bunny snag with his drone?
No, but like they had.
We're not
these-
quite there
In
yet.
Canberra, they had these drones, right? It was like a test thing. They had one in Canberra, one in Finland or something. And basically, it's like a UAV drone, and then it'll like drop the package on top of your house, and it'll like bungee cord down or something.
Or
So you just hear this like really loud noise, and this big ass like fucking drone comes out. All the birds go like get hectic and disappear.
Did you see that news story? I think it might have been just a meme, but it was a guy who got arrested for fishing with a drone.
Fishing with a drone.
Yep.
I feel like that it's like a.
It might be a meme, but it seems like too wild not to be
But I don't
true.
understand how you can catch a fish with a big like you know.
Put a fishing rod and attach it to the drone.
Yeah,
Oh.
but the drone will scare away the fish, man.
No, it'll be
Not if you fly
silent.
high enough.
The bloody person who did it was high enough, man.
I mean, I don't. I mean, what's the point though? Like, why? Oh, I guess. But you could have your drone sitting there for ages. It'll just run out of battery or something. Just
Or
like,
you could just go fishing yourself.
dude, let's go fishing. Let's go,
Yeah.
boys.
I'm actually down. Can we do some fishing? A
Yeah.
fishing trip?
Calling Jackson Chakudi right now. Come and let's go.
Mid-sem
fishing.
break
I
fishing
I
trip.
technically can't do it with Jackson because I just did an animal ethics module and I learned better. I can't just deny like that I didn't know better because I just did an ethics module.
What? Oh.
What does that mean?
I had to do an animal ethics module.
Don't
Oh.
worry, it won't be Jackson Chakudi. He'll use his old last name to income.
We'll get him to Discord us from home. We'll bring out like a little laptop.
Boys, do you want a live mid-sem reveal score?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Drum roll, please.
Okay, it was out of 10. Molecular biology? Oh,
0.
fucking 6. No,
Pathetic.
32, man. 32. Always coming up. 32.
32 out of 10. I don't know how he did it.
32.
32 out of
32
10.
out of 34.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's nice.
I thought it was out of 10. What the hell?
Listen, mate. This isn't a maths unit.
He's lying. He didn't even have the screen on.
Mm.
Unbelievable.
I had
Yeah.
Fraud.
I had my mid-sem manufacturing test this Monday, and I thought I was like all prepared. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fine. Then I realized my brother didn't pack the Kaz in my bag.
Wait, why is your brother packing your bag?
No, because he
Bruh.
took my Kaz
Outsourcing.
for he took my Kaz for a test without asking, and I'm like, all right, at least just put it back in my bag. And then I told him the day before the test, put the Kaz back in my bag. It's like, oh yeah, it's already done. I'll do it.
Yeah, no,
On the
yeah,
day.
mate. It'll happen.
Oh, no, yeah.
And then I have no Kaz. I'm like, well,
You don't need a casual.
Why does he need a Kaz? He's doing VC unscored anyway.
Wait, what? Really?
No, Alan. Yeah, my brother's doing VC.
Did he get
unscored.
disowned?
No, because our old high school, Taylor's Lake Secondary College, isn't offering a lot of good VCAL courses anymore. A lot of them are just like soccer and fashion and stuff.
Bruh.
So there's a lot of like the boys are either going VC unscored or moving to a woodwork school.
That's so weird.
So, out of a scale of 1 to like Oliver Twist, no, it's
Oh.
Oliver Twist at Northern.
Just go Batman.
Batman. All right.
Oh, no, that's irrelevant because he wasn't disowned. His parents died.
Oh.
Okay, so from level of 0 to like Annie.
Annie. All right.
From
Sure.
0 to Annie, how disowned is your brother from?
Oh, Annie. From
About
community?
1, but he's going to be about a Annie once he tells his dad that he didn't score in the top 30%, but scored 30%.
But he's doing unscored though.
No,
But-
but like for his recent test, he got like 30% or 30 something percent, And his dad saw it and he's like, "Oh, what's this?" And he's like, "Oh, no, I scored in the top 30% of the class." And I'm like,
Big
Modern
brain.
problems, modern solutions.
"Yep."
But how are you gonna do VC unscored if he doesn't even pass it? VC unscored.
Wait, does your dad know that he's not doing a scored VC?
Like
Yeah, he
he's-
knows.
Like you still have to pass the sax
Yep.
to pass VC unscored.
I don't understand. You can't just do VC regular and then just not show up to the exams and it'll still be the same certificate.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was like telling him. Like, you could do VC unscored.
And then what if you accidentally do well and then you're like getting 80s in every exam? Well, I guess he's
Alright,
not. Gonna
he's
top.
not gonna do well, all right. But
Fair enough, but
I think that like it's kind of like useless to do unscored because I mean you might as well do the exam and get
like
a
a
bad score.
VCAL like sets you up for further study better than doing unscored VC.
If you score
Yeah.
lower than 40% on the exam, do you fail?
Nah, you
Oh,
can fail
yeah.
the exam. You can get 0 on the exam and still
Yeah.
pass.
Mm.
Maybe they're just trying to like encourage kids not to do VCAL, and that's why they're telling you all this shit.
They're giving us free job opportunities.
What? It costs the school too much to run a bloody woodworking class.
Yeah,
Giving
may-
Scotty from
maybe
the
there's
block is
just too
too
many
much
of them.
call out
now.
fee.
Yeah, maybe there's just too many kids in VCAL, and they're just trying to,
Our school's gone to like shit, to be honest. Like,
It's gonna go so downhill
bruh.
now that Didi's is gone.
Didis is gone.
Nah, isn't he not gonna be a principal anymore?
Who said that?
That's what Bowie said, isn't it?
Bowie or
It's
you
probably
said-
something I made up, to be honest.
Oh, he made it up.
I think,
of course.
I think Bowie said
I
it.
thought Legenga was supposed to be principal. That would have been
Someone,
sick.
yeah, apparently they're gonna go. Didi's is gonna get a higher up job like Mr. Powell or some shit.
No,
Coffee.
I think I made that one up at some point.
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure I
You
did.
didn't tell me that. I didn't even talk to you outside of this.
Dude, it's what
True.
Steven must have made it up and it's actually happening.
No, like I definitely said something about Didi's becoming, Legenga becoming principal or
Yeah.
something. Didi's going up to a Mr. Power job.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe that was just a prophecy. You just wrote
Yeah.
one right there.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, you know.
Yeah. It's like when the Simpsons predicted 9/11. It's just,
Yeah, exactly.
Did that actually happen?
I mean, it's one of those things where it sort of hints at 9/11, but also 9/11 was last week. How
Merry
awesome.
9/11, everyone.
I don't think that's how it works, Cameron.
Oh, what? We don't celebrate it like that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, technically.
You don't celebrate it at all, man.
Another thing, my brother thought 911 was you know how in the US 911 is the police. He thought it meant 9/11. It came from 9/11.
I thought it did too.
Yep.
Like, it makes sense, like,
It makes sense, but it doesn't.
but like, okay, tell me this. What a coincidence.
That happens on the 9 on the 11.
Yeah, there's such a random string of numbers to choose there.
Hmm.
Because usually countries go 000 333. Why
Hmm.
would you do two
9/11.
different?
I forgot the reason, but there was some reason it was 9/11.
George Bush, maybe. I don't know.
Exactly. Anyway, let's get off the topic of terrorism overseas.
I feel like we've been going for a while. Probably should put some.
We'll chuck a song on.
Put an intermission, yeah. I reckon.
What looks good here? Yeah, nothing. So you're gonna have to stuck with
Go.
Scissor Sisters.
Well, no, don't do
No,
it.
no, no.
Don't
Scissor
do it.
Sisters. I don't feel like dancing.
Is there any wiggle?
Hey guys, welcome back.
How's it going?
Welcome back.
Hmm.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
How's your days been going, boys?
Could be better.
Cameron?
I've seen better days. Whoa, sounds weird. Is the
I'm
headphones
in a,
working?
I'm in a bit of a shit right now. Apparently, my mom's locked out of my house, and she's blaming me for it
Got it.
Wow.
because the key, which is usually like hidden, isn't there, so it's instantly my fault.
Mm.
Like, who goes out of the house without a key,
Mm.
and then blames the person on the other side of Australia?
You should keep a spare key outside your house.
There is one, but apparently I moved it, which did not happen.
Did Queenie move it?
Queenie, unless she knows how to do combination locks, I don't think so.
Or how is Queenie? Is she okay?
She hasn't been hit by any more cars, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
She's such a cutie.
Hmm. How old is Queenie?
Like 2 years.
Alright, 8 years left.
Actually, I'll have you know, Jack Russell's lived to like 15 easily.
Really?
Yeah, the small dogs live for longer.
Yeah, yeah, because
You try not. You think you have a reason, but you don't.
yeah, like it seems logical that like bigger dogs would probably die earlier than little.
The sprightly little things.
Yeah,
Honest. Yeah, whatever. I can't find the person. I think they deleted their Facebook.
Cameron's stalking people. On
Destroyed the
Facebook.
trail.
yeah.
Hey, we have Monash Stalker Space that we literally promote stalking here.
Anyway, have you guys done anything interesting this week? Or
I don't know. I'm pretty sure we had something planned here. I just don't know what.
Oh yeah, we're having a bit of a throwback to school.
oh,
Oh my god.
So there's getting out of class was a bit of an art form back in the day.
oh,
Getting out of class.
mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really do it much. I'm a bit of a stickler, so.
You just played bloody Clash of Clans or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, I started going outside. I was like, I might as well procrastinate and be warm inside.
Yeah,
and
he
do
didn't
whatever
go
I want.
outside. He's too sickly to get outside, so he just played on his phone, just constantly.
I think that the higher you score on tests and marks and stuff, the easier it is to get out of class.
The easier it is to just do what you want.
Yeah.
If you do it well, you can literally just like
Like,
walk out of the classroom, come
Yep.
back half an hour later, they're gonna be like, yeah.
you think they're gonna care? Like, but if you score like 40% on every sack, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, don't leave." the
Nicholas, sit down. You're not leaving.
If you say Brody mold one more time, you'll be stepping outside, but not for long, because you really need to hear this stuff when you come back
You're
in.
not gonna have to stand by the door because you have to hear this.
Have your ear to the window or something.
You know, like the arguments to get out of school are like great. So it'll be like, "Hey, sir, can I go get a drink?" I was like, "No, it was just lunchtime."
Seriously, you want to drink out of those drink taps? What's wrong with you?
Sir, I have a headache. I can't concentrate. I need some water, sir. All right, go, but don't fuck around. Get back quickly. And then they'll just disappear for 20 minutes.
The best example is probably our old chemistry class with Shen,
Shen.
because we always just used to do nothing and roast him all day.
We didn't
But
get out of class. We just played cards in class.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Shen would rather us out of class than have us like playing cards and shit,
Oh,
talking in the
I
whole
do have a
time.
notorious story of dodging class. It was in like humanities, right? We had
Set the
Mr.
scene.
Hey?
Set the
Alright.
scene.
We're in year 8. We got Mr. Pillar. He's a thick,
Oh, Pillar.
Mr. Pillar the
thick
caterpillar.
Was he
Italian.
the
he's
Buzz?
Ita-
Does he look like Buzz
yeah,
Lightyear?
yeah.
Mm.
Buzz Lightyear. Is he Italian? I don't know. Greek? I don't know. Well, he's pretty
He
thick.
looks like a cross between the Greek judge and then like the fat judge in MasterChef.
He's
And
du-
Buzz Lightyear.
He's dummy thick, I'm telling you. Anyway, we had a humanities assignment. None of us had our laptops, or if we even had a working laptop, we just leave it at home because we wanted to get out of class anyway, right? Why would we bring a working laptop into
Yeah,
class?
that's a good one. Get to the library. You're
Exactly.
out of.
No, we didn't go to the library. We went to the space.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
because there's more freedom there, usually it's empty during our humanities session. So it's empty. We do whatever we want, right? So it's
Yeah.
basically a playground in there. And we didn't do the assignment really. We'd say we went to the space and we didn't do any work, and we came back and he'd be like, "Show me what work you've done," and we just show him like the same slide every week.
Oh no, I left it on the computer, sir. Could I go back to copy it over?
Yeah, but he knew this. Like, clearly, he didn't really care. He's like, "Yeah, they haven't done anything." So he let it build up for like the whole term, and then the last week when it's due, he's like, "Oh, show me what you're ready to submit," and we got nothing. And then he like scolded us like so hard for that double period, right? But like we don't really care. It was like so worth it.
You know what?
We literally got a whole term off when we went to the space and did nothing. And you think scolding us for one double period is gonna make up for it?
When
No.
the caterpillar looks deeply into your eyes and just seems disappointed, like, do you really care?
It was honestly the best term I've ever had.
No work.
Did you have any ways of getting out of class?
Not really. I remember though, like when we had music classes in high school, how I'd always leave school early just so I didn't have to perform. And then one day I was forced to perform and I couldn't get picked up early, so I had to perform with some other students. And I was playing, and then I realized that the other students were like just as shit as me, and I was doing better than them. So I was like, oh, it's fine.
No one cares about.
That's
What
about
to
it.
what year did you do music?
Was it year?
You have to do it to
9
like
or
year 8 or
10?
9 or something.
Yeah,
Oh, like
Mhm.
class or like out
class. So like
the music subject or like
music
the
subject.
paid lessons that people do at school.
How
or
easy
something?
was it to get out of physics though?
Oh,
I
All you have to
physio.
say is like you needed something, and then you can go into the storeroom for literally half an hour, and he wouldn't care.
I'm sure if you told Mr. Ganga you were going out to get a coffee from like the coffee machine in the study
He'd
room.
probably let you.
I mean, Mr. Legenga did that himself. He just left class for like an hour a day
Came
and
back
then
with
just
a
came
Coke
back.
and a fish and chips.
Oh
like,
yeah, he's addicted to fish and chips.
Like I literally just spent. I would literally like go into the storeroom. Like we'd go and we'd just play with like planks and stuff. Remember that? Like we had like 6 periods for an assignment. The first 4 we were just fucking around in the storage room.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you remember that time he bought us fish and chips against our will? After the
Yeah.
special like exam?
Oh yeah, it's like yeah. I remember when like the principal walked in and he was like really like angry but like low key about it, and like Inga was trying to make him eat the chips so he'll feel better about it.
We finished like exam 1.
You're not meant to be eating it here.
And then you've just got Legenga after he left, like, which one of you dude snitched?
Who snitched?
Oh yeah, you guys had the physics fish and chips where no one was
Yeah.
allowed into the
If
study
you
room.
snitch when we get fish and chips, you don't deserve to go to uni.
But I can't
You don't
believe
get an A
we
top.
when we finished that first exam, the gang's like, does anyone want fish and chips? And no one really said yes. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna go get it.
Here's one of the fish and chips. Let's be real.
Yep. How to cure depression.
I
Fish and
swear,
chips.
it's just an excuse. I swear, Legenga next year's probably gonna have like a heart attack or something.
Don't say that. Legenga, come and defend yourself.
Legenga, if you can hear us, well, put our hands together and summon
Summon
the great
Legenga.
Legang.
Mhm. There's a coffee machine just
Legenga,
outside.
please respond.
Legenga, are you here? We get a Ouija board.
Like if
out.
Legenga, like if everyone's like cabin was custom built for them, Legenga's would just be the VC study room, the coffee machine, and unlimited supply of fish and chips.
It'd just be
6
a
pack of Coke.
it'd just be a cafe where the coffee comes in on a conveyor belt and it just constantly produces coffee for him.
Do you guys drink coffee a lot?
So like a coffee machine.
No, a coffee factory.
What? Cameron's a bit confused.
What?
What was the question?
Do you guys drink coffee a lot before you go
Yeah.
to uni?
Nah,
Not before. I drank coffee a fair
Oh.
bit, but like uni's made it worse.
Oh.
I have it like once a week.
Right now, I've just been having a lot of green tea to replace coffee.
Well, why?
Why?
Because
Oh,
green tea
okay.
is a lot healthier.
Is it
Well,
though? Coffee's actually meant to be pretty good for you.
Coffee is pretty good, but the caffeine and...
I would
Just
I would
caffeine
say
and
for
green
James
tea.
the opposite because he just
Yeah, but caffeine and sugar. Because I
Just
can't
don't
have
put
coffee.
sugar in coffee, man.
Because it tastes...
Bruh.
I
Nah,
can't
just
have
have
coffee.
milk
No,
tea.
but-
It's pretty lit.
milk tea.
Just like smash it through espresso
Oh,
shots.
oh, not milk tea, English tea.
You
Sorry.
get used to it.
Mm. Yeah, I don't like... I like my coffee to taste as little as coffee as possible.
You're disgusting, man. Maybe you should stick to green
What
tea.
does that mean? Say what? You're not
He
gonna
wants
have
to
a.
go to, he wants to get a Starbucks like
Yep.
frappe.
So you want to
Yeah.
fill it with milk?
I don't
and
like
sugar.
Starbucks, though. They're like way too sweet.
Ah, yeah, nah.
So this-
Starbucks is a no
They're
for
like
me.
sweet, cutesy.
I think we
drinks.
can't invite James back. He's actually disrespected me today.
Do you go to Starbucks?
No.
Or
I like to drink coffee, so that doesn't taste like coffee.
I feel like that was a weak denial. I think you are going to Starbucks.
Yeah, I go to Starbucks, man. Let's be real. Yeah, should have been Starbucks.
you
You've
are
seen all
just-
these jokes about like bubble tea being like the basic drink for like Asian people, and like Starbucks being the basic white girl drink. It's like the same thing.
Yeah, but we don't have Starbucks here.
We do.
No.
Yeah, we have
They're not
Starbucks
doing
over
well,
there.
but they're there.
No, Starbucks is actually made for international tourists. That's the
Okay.
target demographic.
Yeah,
not,
that's why they're in
yeah.
all the major locations.
So it doesn't really apply.
But
to
you also have like
Yeah.
Gloria jeans and stuff who are like doing a similar job.
White girl, maybe like Sanchura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
Sanchura.
that's probably more applicable.
Yeah, I'll still say Starbucks is up there.
Like no one, I don't know any white girls that actually go, oh my god, I need Starbucks right now. You know.
Mm. I mean, the thing is, if many of the Asians people, they usually just get Gongcha.
Yeah, that's bubble tea, man.
Yeah, bubble tea. But would you rather get bubble tea or Starbucks?
I don't
Starbucks.
get bubble tea.
See?
You know what the white boy thing is? Just HSPs. Oof.
HSPs. Mm.
I mean, bubble tea's got more substance. You know, you got those sugary.
You need to
little
grow, mate.
balls.
You need all the substance you can get.
And it's milky and sweet, but
Mm.
so is Starbucks. I don't know. The
I'm
green
probably-
tea mocha at Starbucks is like the only acceptable drink I take.
I just get like regular. I just get an Americano from Starbucks if I do go. At
Yeah,
one
yeah.
time.
No comprende, my friend.
Mm.
He doesn't know what Americano is.
I don't think I've had Starbucks in like a year.
So what's your like default coffee order? If you go to a cafe,
Usually just get a mocha.
you get a mocha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You call it mocha.
Anyway, that went from talking about getting out of class to coffee for some reason, but
Yep. Mm.
whatever.
And it's all linked together by someone no one else knows but us.
Yep.
What a great show.
What is our default drink? Like, say you're gaming or studying. What's your
Tall,
default
strong
drink?
cappuccino. No, if I not at home.
Next, should we do I Spy?
I Spy. I Spy
I
on my
Spy.
little eye, something beginning with T.
Tea.
No, after the intermission.
No, we don't have time. Just do it now.
What? We don't have time? Oh crap!
Why are we playing I Spy then? We
Just
should
give me the
be wrapping it
answer.
up.
All right.
I don't know.
Something
T-shirt.
starting with
Speed
T.
round.
Something starting with T.
T-shirt. Tissues.
No.
Time.
Teenager.
Um,
No. It's in the room.
Tiny.
No. Tiny is not an object. It's a description.
Technics.
No.
Talk
Oh.
back.
No, it's behind camera.
Or behind Cameron. Timer.
No.
Or
That's not a timer, man, but you're basically there.
I know, but it still says timer.
What's the thing behind
Oh,
camera?
we have to get out.
Thermostat.
We have to get out.
Thermostat, that's the one. Let's go. We'll go out of
There
here.
we go. All right. See you guys.
Ciao.
お前はもう
Automatic.
死んでいる。